Sinister, coming through to diminish you, and this here's the finisher. Check it out,
What is going on, guys? Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today we were introduced to the new trial, the Green Menace, featuring Lugina. So here I'm going to show you guys a walkthrough of how to clear it with one squad, guys. This is the squad that I use in order to clear it with one squad. I pretty much explain how I did it as we go along in the video. So right now, just choosing my helpers, my friends. Big shout out to you, Mao, on my friends list. Big helper with me in this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. So on both sides of the screen, I'm going to have some information, guys. In the event that is too quick, just pause the video so you can keep up with it. On the right side, I'm explaining the enemy, things that you can do to them, the attacks that they're using, so on and so forth. And on the left side, I'm showing my squad. So feel free, guys, to read the right side of the screen while I basically break down the squad I'm using. First, this may come as a surprise to many, but I used Faye as my leader. The main reason I use Faye as my leader is because he's able to deal damage while having a Lily Matter type leader skill where we get a little BB gauge when we get attacked. Super duper helpful. Made it where we were able to keep up with our BB gauges if we were just a little bit away from full BB gauges or anything like that. Definitely helped out. So he came through really nice. SBB also because he heals himself with it. So he was one I really never had to worry about. No matter how low his HP was, as long as he wasn't dead, he was pretty much good to go, because with this SBB he heals himself. Super duper helpful, guys. Just the main thing about Gravion, guys, when you're battling Gravion, be sure to guard and mitigate at the same time when he unleashes his move called Heavy Gravion. Really strong attack, guys. Highly recommend you mitigate with whoever your mitigator is and guard with the rest in order to be able to survive it, guys. It's a very strong attack. So watch out for that. Keep bashing them with BBs and SBBs and so forth until you wipe this guy out. When he gets to 0% HP, then we're going to be going on to the next part of the trial here. Next up, unit to discuss, it's going to be Fiora, guys. She's pretty much self-explanatory as to why we're using her, guys. We're using Fiora mainly because of the fact that she can paint with fire and thunder elements, both of which are very necessary for this trial, guys. So Fiora, really strong unit to bring. Also because she's a fire type, she is going to be taking reduced damage from Lugina and the other earth units a majority of the battle, and she's going to be dealing more damage. She also comes through really nice with lowering the attack of the units, guys. Very, very helpful that she lowers the attack. It'll allow you to survive some deadly things, guys. Very helpful. Fiora is a very helpful unit. Highly recommended for this trial, most definitely. Lugina's now out. Main thing you got to worry about with Lugina is his single target attacks, guys. Pretty much gonna be hard to survive. It is possible to survive them. My alpha actually was able to survive it twice the first time I beat this trial. So it's possible to survive it. Just be sure to mitigate every turn, guys. Mitigate every turn. Very, very important to do so. But this trial has big numbers, guys, so not too tough to keep your BB gauges up with the proper units. Twin Arms Rickle, she just came out. She's the only unit you really have to watch out for, guys, because not the only one you have to watch out for, maybe the first one you should watch out for, because she's the water type, which of course in this trial you're going to be bringing fire units. She can deal heightened damage, guys, so just be careful about that. I personally didn't have too much of a problem with it. Just mitigate every turn, guys. Should be fine. Next up, unit to discuss, Big Darvin Shell. No surprise here. We went with Darvin Shell as our mitigator because he is a fire type, guys. He's a fire element, which means he's dealing increased damage and taking decreased damage from the earth attacks. Alright, so we use Big Darvin Shell here. You see the spheres I got equipped on them. Very useful stuff there for this trial. Help him to keep his BB gauges up and allow us to mitigate every turn, guys. In this battle, which I think it only happened maybe once or twice, in the event that you can't mitigate, guys, my opinion, just guard everyone. That's the point of using a Fey type leader. It'll allow you to get that little bit of BB gauge you need from getting attacked in order to get the mitigation up and keep the battle rolling along. Alright, so after you get Lugina down to 25% HP here, you see he transformed into a 5-star Gaia King Lugina. And this is the third and final part of the battle, guys, where things can get the hairiest. But nothing really too tough. Just he's going to come with a few more strong single targets. As soon as he transforms into 5-star Lugina, guys, I hope on that turn you guard and possibly, well, mitigate and possibly guard as well, guys, because a really strong attack coming right after he transforms into his 5-star form. And that really strong attack is going to come around again at 10%, so be careful about that. Next unit to discuss is Okina. I used her over Rignis for similar reasons of using Darvin Shell over Shara. Just a better unit for the trial due to her being fire element. Increased damage dealt to the earth units and decreased damage taken from the earth units, guys. Okina was clutch though. She can heal if I needed it to. Which in this trial, I really didn't need her to heal too much. Just keep the status ailments off was her main concern. So with the SBB, we're able to deal damage as well as keep status ailments off, which were very helpful, guys. It's very important to use units that can deal damage in addition to doing something, guys. That's pretty much what you want to do on all trials, and that's the main reason. Once again, I use Faye over, say, Lily Matter for this trial, guys. So really helped a lot. Came in, did work with him. He really came through for me anyway. So I definitely use the unique squad. I'm pretty sure there's no one else out here really necessarily rolling with the squad I'm using here. So next up, unit to talk about, Alpha. Alpha, more than anything, just played the filler role. He's a powerful 7-star fire unit. He mainly just played a filler role. He's very strong, so he definitely helped in getting us some serious damage dealt quickly, and getting this trial on the road and over with in a pretty good amount of time, guys. So he definitely came through and helped with that. Shout outs to my boy Alpha, even though he was the first one to kick the bucket permanently this trial. He really came through and helped a lot. Powerful 7-star unit, guys. Very useful in this trial for being fire element. Zell Knight is the last unit that Lugina summons. So we just smash him out just like that with the squad. Got 5 units remaining, hanging on strong. So pretty good stuff. The main thing you gotta watch out for Zell Knight, guys. Zell Knight can drain your BB gauges. A little bit of a nuisance. Not too bad if you use a leader like I did that give you BB gauges when you attack. Because for the most part, when he attacks you, drains your BB gauges, you pretty much restore it right back with the leader skill, guys. Is what ends up happening. So worked out pretty good for me. So hopefully you can use a similar setup. Now big props goes to my boy Umao, because for the friend that I use, this is his fever, his or her. I don't know the gender of Umao, but this is their fever, guys. Really came through clutch. Of course, fever needs no explanation, guys. Excellent leader skill and also good extra skill. Excellent SBB, UBB, everything, guys. Just really excellent stuff. So as you see there, I took a big hit by Lugina at 10% with his massive AoE attack. But the first time I did this trial, guys, that move did not hit that hard. My entire crew survived it, but this time it took a good beating, but it still didn't stop me from one squad in this trial, guys. So can claim it was a little bit of a close call this time around as compared to the first time I beat it, but still can pretty much one squad it with this team that I'm using, guys. So it came down to the wire, but Zell Knight on his own, he's not enough manpower. So my Fiora, my Darvin Shell, able to keep their head up and come through for the win with the one squad, guys. So there you go, 1 squad in the Lagina trial, guys. So those are the rewards you get on the right side for completing it the first time. And a really good sphere, the Heresy Orb, guys. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys. Continue to like and subscribe. Later.